She was very enchanting. And I think we were looking to offload some gold coins after the first couple turned into little things that attacked us or something like that.
Yeah, the first one turned into that kind of cat, not a cat thing.
Yeah.
And there were dinosaurs nearby.
I think Narga threatened Sim's life a few times.
Yes, there were also undead nearby. Not nearby, but
Narga does not threaten. Narga just informs.
Warren. That's what I remember last week.
I feel like we can substitute the word Bratva for Narga, and it would still work.
Narga does not own tracksuits.
Yeah.
Yes. That could be fixed with those gold coins.
We can invest them.
In buying Narga. It would have to be a flame retardant one. I feel like that's important.
Oh, they'll have those at the Hard Rock of the Abyss. We can totally get that. And actually, we could say like rock across the booty.
Rockin'.
We'll cut like a little hole in the O for his tail.
That wouldn't really fit nicely because it'd be rockin' and then all the rest of the. Okay, sorry, I won't logic this. We could definitely make a pit stop though. But I think the last thing was Narga was trying to paw through the tear that the person disappeared through, the shadow, and couldn't. And so was sad. And that was, I think, where we ended it.
Narga was very sad all of last.
Yeah, the whole last session was not a fun one for Narga.
There are no dryads to eat.
Does catnip work on hyenas?
Very good question.
Probably.
I'll Google it. What?
I seriously... Well, it is Google. I have it.
Okay, to make sure I actually did the map right, can everyone see the hexagonal map?
Yes.
Okay, this is a...
Oh, I'm not in player version. Give me a second. Sorry.
Knew something had to go. Rough. Well, I've got a lot more work to do on it.
The mountains are kind of cool. I'm like wondering what you used to make those.
A stamp in Photoshop.
No, that's fair. I do all my maps by hand, so you know.
That looks great.
So the little token that's over here, right here, is roughly where your group is at.
Okay.
Oh, I can see it now.
To the northwest, across the mountains in this area.
I was at the top of the map. I thought he was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. Roughly in this area is where Cherwood is. Roe and Barrett, you had come from Needy, which is to the east, in the mountains over here. Bing.
Out of curiosity, are each of these hexes a day's travel? What do they represent? Scale.
Roughly a day's travel for the moment, because I haven't quite figured out the scale of this map. But I had told you guys were roughly 2 to 3 days outside of Cherwood if you could find the mountain pass, which would be roughly where you're at.
Oh, yay, we're not lost anymore.
Well, for now.
We're just surrounded by that.
It is true. You are somewhat surrounded by mountains. So, what would you like to do?
Run.
Yeah, try to find a safe, fast way around. Where was on the map where we're oriented? Considering we're trying to get to Cherwood, where were the dinosaurs?
The dinosaurs were kind of all around you, versus the undead, which are roughly a mile or so this way.
So towards the pass.
Correct.
I wonder why there's undead there. You guys want to go check it out?
Well, I mean,
Narga would rather deal with dead things than deal with giant living things.
It is the faster way through, too, right?
I mean, I'm thinking there must be ruins there or something. Undead don't just grow, do they?
Mhm.
Do they?
Oh.
Depends upon where you're at.
I mean, I heard dragon's teeth, so.
Dragon's teeth is not dragon's gold.
There.
Always down to kill some undead.
If we want to go that way, then I'm good with it.
Lead
So
on,
let's
old
go
killer-less leader.
Let's go check out some undead then. I know that we're not exactly all stealthy. It's probably not the word I'd use because that would require coordination. But as much as possible, could we try and keep an eye out to, like, I don't know, catch the undead by surprise or skirt at a distance? I don't know what kind of survival or check you would want to do for that.
You've got a fabulous ranger right there who can.
Yeah, no, I've got a really cool ranger and a really stealthy, I think, troll. But would you guys mind heading the party for now and leading the way?
Did she just put us in charge?
No, I put you. I'm
I
having you
see
scout.
heads nodding. I see.
No, you don't see the one important head nodding. You see it shaking. No, you can lead.
Minor illusion appears of her head. You should yes.
I specifically used the word scouting. Scout ahead, please and thank you. That works. I'll put you in charge of scouting.
Okay, bearded leader, where are we going?
This is your mess. I'm following you.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear Barrett.
I was saying it's his mess. I'll follow him. As we could try to use this carpet if you feel like you can take it under control. You want to go through the trees.
You have an obsession with going through the trees. You're like the wrong person for that.
Can they hear me? Or should I?
Oh, we can hear you. It's up to you.
So, my allergies are just making it a little hard for me to hear, but
We can.
To my mic.
Sure.
If I project better than you.
Okay. Is that better?
yes, thank you. Sorry.
No worries.
Since you're in charge now anyway.
All right. Well, I think we'll make our way through the trees. I think it's more dense, and I don't know how to control that crazy carpet, especially after it tried to kill all of us.
Right. Okay, well, are Barrett and Spider going ahead scouting and everyone else is hanging back, or is...
Follow at a reasonable distance.
Okay, I am going to need...
Narga's going to put himself kind of in between Ro and Sim, just to make sure that, like, he's protected, honestly. He's kind of gotten beat up quite a few of these fights so far.
You don't want
Okay.
the carpet sneaking up on you.
Well, Sid has the carpet. I'm assuming Sid's still riding.
Yeah, I'm floating along on the carpet.
Oh, then never mind. He's keeping Ro between him and Sim.
Okay, I am going to need stealth checks from everyone, since it sounds like you're trying to be stealthy.
What's the rugs modifier?
Ouch.
I don't believe it has a modifier. I will double check, though. Where did I
Does the
put
rug
that?
make noise while flying? Little airplane noises.
Little airplane
I like
noises.
to imagine Sid sticks his arms out and like.
I mean, I could play a little jaunty tune on my pan flutes to set the mood for our stealthy maneuvers.
I feel
I like that our scout managed to roll the worst.
Yeah.
The carpet will have a +2 to its modifier.
Like a carpet
Actually, is this
itself.
Barrett's favorite terrain? So he gets advantage on that, doesn't he?
Yeah, Barrett rolled a 22 for that
Okay.
because he has advantage.
good.
Dude, that carpet is stealthy.
Yeah. All right.
Ro is not.
I
That was a new thing.
mean, she's an overgrown lizard.
She's just walking into shit, enjoying the scene.
Yeah, does that mean... Actually, at some point, Narga will inquire, wait a minute, does that mean Ro... Oh, man, I just lost my light. Does that mean Ro is dinosaur?
No. We had this chat last time. The dinosaurs are much older and less thinky.
Definitely a dinosaur.
Okay, so going to rule in favor of the characters, of course. So, as Barrett and Spider are sneaking along the path, you do notice that. What is your passive perceptions? I should have asked for Barrett and Spider.
1 moment. That one. 16.
Okay.
And 15.
All right, that should be high enough that you notice that the path you're walking on heading up into the mountains does seem to be a very old road, like ancient road. You can see hewn stone every so often, but it's not been repaired in hundreds of years. And since you're directly going down the path, you do notice, before they notice you, some kind of hunched over looking humanoid creatures seem to be chewing on something on the ground. Now, how far back is Narga and Ro?
I imagine we would have kept them within sight.
Well, Narga, maybe, I don't know. It really, Narga's position depends upon where Sim is.
So how far back would Sim have hung?
Sim's just floating along on his carpet. He doesn't really care.
Say 60 feet.
60 feet will work.
So Narga would be 90 feet back.
Even further, just like,
Okay.
I'd be like Sim.
Want me to set up a tripwire?
Okay.
It'll be fun if they, give chase.
Yes.
Amble across.
All right, go ahead and I am guessing you're using your Thieves' Tool proficiency. So go ahead and make a Dex Thieves' Tool check for how well you make it and hide it. Okay. Noted. What would Barrett and Spider like to do first as Sim is slowly coasting up to you guys? He's still like 60 feet.
Yeah.
He's 60 feet back.
Completely.
But as far as I
oblivious.
know,
Yes.
Sim is still slowly drifting along.
It's the mental image of, yeah.
He's probably laying back too, like
Yeah, I was gonna be laid back, maybe lit up a
like
cigarette or
the
something,
weed out of his mouth.
chewing on something, a little weed.
I'm gonna try to creep back to Sim, like about halfway between.
Like 30 feet.
Yeah, like about 30 feet. So I'm like halfway between Spider and Sim now. I'm gonna wait for Sim to come up to me and kind of like stop the rug as he approaches.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
Like
climb
tug
up
on
a
the rug.
tree. I'm gonna climb up a tree near the trap
did it tell me?
so that I can shoot down on my victims.
And I'm gonna let Sim know that looks like there's a couple couple fiends eating a late night snack. Daytime.
What are they eating?
Rude. I don't know, but I'm sure they'd rather prefer goat over humans.
That's rude.
Who doesn't?
So are we going around or what?
I think the only way is through. We already I have a Spider setting up a trap right now, and he's hanging out in the tree.
You're gonna
Maybe
push it
we can
back.
get an ambush on these guys.
Oh, you're gonna bring them to us.
Or we bring the fight to them.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you take a trap to them. That sounds counterintuitive. Never mind that I'm floating on a mobile trap.
Maybe we can use this goat as bait.
We have a goat?
The goat man.
Oh, okay. I have to ask. So, what is the undead we are seeing?
You can do a perception check when you get close enough. They are hunched over. They have long, kind of open mouths and dangling tongues. Somewhere in this area. One moment while I populate the field. Yay, field!
This place seems very familiar.
I'm sorry, I'm reusing the map. It's
I'm perfectly fine with it. It was just.
You've seen one dinosaur-infested island, you've seen them all.
okay.
I just think Sim should act like a full goat in order to entice these.
So that's Narga. He's set further back. That's Spider.
I'm gonna have to do a little.
But Ro can
And do a little dance.
actually change into a goat.
Yeah, I could turn into a real goat.
Oh, totally.
Wow, that sounds like a party for you two.
No.
I just think Sim doing a seductive dance, like, look at this meat.
He turns around in a little tail, like goes.
Oh, that's some awfulness. No. I'm scrolling through the list. The first thing I see is actually ox. I don't see a goat. So.
I think it's just like the ram or something like that.
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to find it for the sake of hilarity, but.
There's a dire goat.
There
Oh
is
my
the dire
God.
goat.
I'm gonna be a dire goat. Oh, there's the found it. There's also a hyena right up to it. I could turn into a real lizard too.
You could turn.
God, I just have so many options.
Yeah, you could turn into an ant and just do some scouting.
Yeah, that's true.
Might take a while.
Not really useful in the speed.
You get crushed, and that's the end of the party.
All right. Giant centipede.
Just be a bumblebee.
Oh my god, I forgot about bumblebees.
You could be a tiger
That could be a lot.
and a lion
And a giant.
or a giant spider.
I'm the bigger spider.
We already have a giant spider in the group.
I'd be the giant earth spider.
Wah, wah.
Or
Be
not.
any beast of CR1 or lower that is.
I think that doesn't. Oh, I can have plate.
You're level 5.
Yeah. Anyway, everything populated?
Yep, everything's populated for what you have currently seen.
Alright. So yeah, do you guys want to try and determine what undead we're looking at?
Yeah, if Spider can scout it out.
He's gonna trick-
Well, he's closer now than as I went back.
You don't want to try and see?
And
What kind of role is it to see if I've recognized these things?
it would be probably a religion check, possibly a nature check.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. They look like skeletons with skin on them.
Yeah, they've got flesh. They've got kind of long claws, dangling tongues. One of them seems to have something slightly glowing on its chest. That's about it.
Tongue skeletons. Got it.
I'm gonna try, like, now that Sim knows, I want to try to, like, come back up, get close to Spider,
Okay.
and try to, like, I ask him if like, what do you see?
Oh, tongue skeletons.
Tongue skeleton.
You can move your tokens, or you should be able to.
Okay.
I'm gonna be get some height.
And I'm gonna try to get a closer look than he did. Hopefully, I know more.
All right, go ahead and make the religion check then. Okay, so you recognize the three that are closest to you as ghouls. The one that's kind of reddish in color, it looks like a ghoul, only stronger, but it is the one that seems to have a glowing, odd symbol in its chest that is not normal for ghouls or ghasts.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we just get Sim to make a distraction. They'll go run to eat him. They trip on the wire. We kill him.
I like it.
And I'm not there. That's good.
And we always have Narga to roast him for backup.
Yeah, how long this I stayed here and
Narga moves up by row. Why did we stop?
I wouldn't have stopped until I saw Sim. I'm just continuing along the path with him. Okay.
So, is that where you go, Ro?
Yeah, I would move up by Sim.
Okay, when you get there, the four heads of these creatures turn towards you.
Awesome.
See, our plan's working.
Yeah, it's really need a distraction. My young
Alright.
wizard flesh is the distraction.
Initiative?
And- yep, I need everyone to roll initiative.
As soon as you asked about my moving there, I was like,
Yeah, not paying attention.
Okay.
I'm asking Sim what's going on and we're talking, so we're distracted.
Sim's like laying back on the carpet just whistling.
Alright. I'd ask you why you stopped.
Does
You'd say.
all right? Does Spider or Narga want to go first?
Narga can. I'm going to hold my action until they cross the trap anyway.
Okay.
Okay, Narga will move 5 in.
Hang on. I have to roll for them still.
Okay.
And roll. Okay.
Would I be right in assuming it's the red colored one that's the crimson head?
Yes, it's whatever cloth is left on it is kind of a reddish color.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. Face. One that should be right before row. Ah. Come on, computer, cooperate with me.
That's not what they do.
Submit for row. And you will be after Sim. All right. Narga is still first.
Okay. Narga will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then he's going to check for range. Okay. He is going to go ahead and hex this one.
Okay.
And then he is going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
19 and 17?
Both hit.
Okay.
Whereabouts is your trap, Spider?
I believe it was in this area, correct?
Yeah.
Looks like 12 points of force damage and... Or, sorry, just 20 points of damage.
Okay. It looks hurt, but it is still... Let me double check something.
Oh, and disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay. All right. It does look like that injured it, but it is still up. Spider.
He is going to hold his action until they cross the trap.
Okay. And now it is the strange gas turn. It kind of growls something out to the others, and then we'll move.
That's always good.
For 30 feet. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, probably closer to there, because as far as I know, it still hasn't seen Spider or Barrett. And the symbol on its chest starts glowing, and it is going to send an Eldritch Blast towards Narga.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Ghasts usually have shit charisma, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, it should, shouldn't it? Let's see. Tech.
What if he's the Ghast of what used to be the world's most eligible bachelor? His
That would
career
explain why he died.
abnormally great in the afterlife.
It's one of Sim's ancestors.
He's not a ghast, he's a ghast.
18 to hit.
Oh yeah, 18 hits. Well, actually, you know what? Where's my armor class? Shield. No, does not hit.
Okay.
Dark's like, no.
Yet.
The symbol in its chest fades once more, but it's still there. Barrett.
I'm going to ready an ensnaring strike, but only after it hits, like, holding the action until I see one of them hit the trap that Spider sent.
Okay. Alright, it is the injured ghoul's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to do a terrible dex check for it. It manages to... It stumbles. It does catch on the tripwire, but it keeps its feet as it lands there. And...
Well, let me finish it off. I'll use my hold action for that.
Okay.
It'll give away my position, but it'll be dead. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Theoretically. Do I have advantage so I can sneak attack?
Yes. All right.
Man, I didn't do sneak attack. Why doesn't it do that anymore? I don't even remember what my sneak attack is. Hold on a sec.
Should be 3d6.
3? Okay. There you go.
All right. So with your sneak attack and your flaming arrow, this thing erupts in flame. It's dead, but it's actually burning.
There you go.
All right. Sim, you would be up next.
Was there like anything audible to indicate that Sim should even be concerned that his friends are not handling this? I mean, there was no screechings of pain or fighting or get-ums or... I mean...
At this point, there is a burning body ahead.
I was going to say, you did see a fiery beacon of
Well, I was
Or
laying down.
flesh.
So I actually.
All I
Okay.
see are trees
You know what?
outside.
Sim will sit up and be like, "Oh, Ro,
Campfire songs, quick.
do you have any marshmallows?" Because he wants to make s'mores now, and that's really all he's gonna do.
All right. It is now the ghoul's turn and is going to actually run away.
Cool friend.
Okay, so he is actually off the map. I'm just moving him out of the way, so if you guys choose to chase him down, you can. But he uses his action to run for some reason. All right. Ghoul number 3.
Not ominous at all.
No, yeah, I don't like that.
That's just what we wanted.
Yeah.
15 is going to come along here and attempt to hide amongst some shrubbery.
Some shrubbery?
Shrubbery.
Yeah. Anyone with a passive perception over 14 is going to be able to see him.
Narga can't.
Okay. And Ro, you are up next.
I don't think Ro would have marshmallows, so really quick she'd tell Sim, I'm sorry, I don't think I have any.
Lame.
Aren't those a plan?
But... no. I mean, I don't want to be just like Sim, but everything is pretty handled. I don't have a lot of range abilities. What she'll do... How far do I have to be? 90 feet. Oh, that's not my... I'm using the measure. There we go. What's 90? Oh, I don't even have to move. Yay. Can I cast Entangle on this spot?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that then, because the 20-foot radius should encompass both of them nicely.
Okay. Do they
And I
need
don't want
to
them
make dex checks or
straight.
Strength saving
Okay.
throws.
Breathing their way through.
All right.
And as I'm doing that, I'll tell Sim, I'm sorry, I don't think I have any marshmallows, but just keep an eye out. If we need help, looks like the guy's got it, but just in case. Pretty please, thank you.
Okay, so the vines erupting from the ground wrap around the ghoul that was attempting to hide. The gas kind of just kicks the vines out of the way.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. The rug of smothering is operating on Sim's turn, so it is back up to Narga.
Narga will bonus action shift his hex to the ghast,
Mm-hmm.
and then will at 3rd level cast Scorching Ray at the ghast.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. 3 of those hit.
One of which is a critical.
Yes.
It's that green color.
Critical.
So. Sorry. 12d6 fire damage.
Jesus.
38 points of fire damage to the ghast.
Okay, it screeches, but it is still up.
And that's Narga's turn.
All right, Spider.
Spider is going to target the ghast with deadly fiery arrows of deadliness.
That hits.
It is no advantage, correct?
Correct.
$11 damage.
All right. It looks incredibly hurt, but it is still standing. It is now its turn, and hissing, it is going to run away.
It's in difficult terrain.
Yes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. Okay, so it is off the map, but not very far off the map. It's about 10 feet off the map. Barrett.
I'm going to try to hit it with the ensnaring strike before it continues to run away.
Okay.
One moment. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that one misses.
Have you succeeded in ensnaring strike yet?
I have not.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It will still be active on your weapon.
Yeah. For the next one.
Okay.
All right, Sim.
I mean, it looks like Ro did something or other, so I think Sim's gonna go for a magic carpet ride. What is the movement on this rug?
It is 10 feet if it's along the ground, and I think I had told you 60 feet if it is flying.
Oh, well, we're totally flying. So I'm going to go there. Wrong. Still have my ruler out, sorry. That was there, so that he can get a good look at what's going on and assess the progress of his minions. And that is his turn. He is now assessing.
How do I get rid of that? I'm sorry.
All right, it is now the second ghoul's turn, who is continuing to run away from you. Down a even... Well, you guys can't see it, but this one in difficult terrain is going to attempt another strength saving throw. 14 against your spell save DC, Ro.
Nope.
It's trying to get out of your vines. 14.
Sorry. He was talking to me. Spell save DC 16.
Okay, so it is still entangled. It's just sitting there thrashing around. It is now Ro's turn.
I'm just going to see what all the fuss is about. Well, I can see what all the fuss is about by getting about that close right now. Oh, wait, this one's dead. Yeah, I'll just dash a little closer to also assess. Wait, this trip thing, has it been activated?
It tripped over it, but it's still there. So, were you aware of it?
Yeah, that's the question. Did anybody, say anything like, "Hey, there's a trap" as I run by?
It's a pretty basic trap. I mean, it's a tripwire. Worst case scenario, it's going to look really funny.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if passive perception 15 does anything, but I'm not. I don't know if Ro would know to be looking for it, so she's just running through.
Okay. Passive perception 15, you should see it.
Okay.
At least by the time you get up on it. So you can do a quick athletics check in whatever form you're in.
Oh, God. Human. Athletics. Jam. That's a big old 0. Cool.
Place plant.
Thanks, Plant.
Okay.
Or do I just stumble and try to pretend cool guy? No,
Yeah.
It's fine. There aren't 2 people in the tree watching me. It's cool.
Yep. You do fall. It will take half your movement to get up, but you still do have your action.
God damn it, guys. Well, if we're trying to stop this other dude, I Tinkle didn't work last time, but I guess I'll try again.
Naruga is still in range, just FYI.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both Scorching Ray and Eldritch Blast have a range of 120.
Okay. I'm unfortunately not close enough for losses. Real quick, Charm Person, does that do anything with undead? Out of curiosity? Damn, that would have been hilarious. It's like, I can charm the one that's entangled right now. I'll prep Moonbeam and hold action. Whoa, arrows. Is that you?
Are you casting Moonbeam?
See,
No,
like I
I'm
don't.
just gonna hold it. Like,
That's my bad. I don't know how to get rid of that.
Can I do that?
Holding a spell does still cause you to burn the spell slot.
Oh, did not know. Okay, then I guess I won't do anything.
It also makes you drop concentration on whatever you're concentrating on.
Right.
Okay, which would be entangle. Now I'll continue what I'm doing then. Entangling. Try right-clicking on what you've added to the map and hitting delete.
I'm trying.
Is that not working? Okay.
Trying everything.
Becca might
Directions
have to just get rid of it.
You have to point it and delete it.
There we go.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome. It's all right. All right. Where were we? So, Ro is still concentrating on her entangle.
Yes.
All right. That will come in.
Not ominous at all.
Oh, you didn't think I was going to be this easy on you guys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The ghoul's friends with a T-Rex. Don't worry.
They heard there was a goat.
Meh.
They can smell me.
Who can't? You smell wonderful.
There we go. And he will come in
He
right.
still reeks of flail snail.
All right. So in the distance, you do hear an ungodly screech, loud, rumbling, reptilian-ish. For those of you with your ranger abilities, Narga.
Doesn't hear anything. He's going to kill this ghast.
Okay.
Action will be Eldritch Blast. Yep. I'm assuming the 8 doesn't hit, but the 19 does.
Correct.
Nine points of damage to that one.
That is enough to kill the ghast.
Yay, Nargo will go ahead and run forward, still technically concentrating on hacks. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He has no idea that tripwire is there.
All right. Please do an athletics check to see how badly you stumble.
Okay.
Need to work on our communication.
Would he not have seen the corpse? Wasn't there a corpse there? Or is that flame?
22.
All right.
Graceful.
So you stumble over the tripwire because you didn't see it, but you catch your feet on the other side, no problem.
Okay.
In fact, I would say Narga does it in a flare type way that Sim would approve of.
He kind of pirouettes when he trips on it. It's kind of a ballet move.
Okay. Is
Brava!
there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I'll bonus action cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level at that ghoul.
Okay.
He is not hexed, so it's not going to be the crazy damage this time. Like I personally know that I should be holding on to my spells because there's something horrible coming, but Narga didn't hear it, so.
Okay. Yeah, the first 3 hit, with one being a crit. Oh wait, no, that was from your.
Yeah, that was so the one crits and then another hits and the one doesn't and the last one misses, but that's fine. That's still 18 points of fire damage to that one.
All right, so it is smoldering, but it is still up. It is screaming.
Is the entangled vines on fire? Scorching red.
Yes, the vines are also on fire.
Okay. I will. Wait, is it still alive?
Yep, still up.
Okay.
But not really alive.
It's
Yeah. In the unalive?
it's in the unalive state.
The unalive state.
Spider, what would you like to do?
I want to put it out of my misery.
He's mostly dead.
Since he's entangled, do I have advantage?
No, but the 19 does hit.
Okay.
That is enough to kill it. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do, Spider?
Shift to the other side of the tree so I'm behind for whatever comes.
Do we know what direction that sound came from?
From the direction that the ghoul that got away was running in.
They ran to get their mommy. And it's going to be a big honker.
Heckin' chonkers. Yeah.
Maybe
Alright.
it'll fall for my trap.
Barrett,
Someone fell for your trap.
2 people did.
Oh, you did too?
Barrett.
Yeah, but I
you
made my
are-
athletics check, so I got to like pirouette over it.
Oh, an actual pirouette, please.
Mhm.
I'm going to animate that joke.
Okay, Barrett. You hear something loud, a loud roar, and something coming at a very fast pace towards your group.
I'm gonna yell for everyone to try to get behind the tripwire immediately,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna ready another ensnaring strike, but I'm going to.
You still have ensnaring strike readied on your bow. You already cast it.
Okay, I just
So-
want to move over to this tree.
Yeah, because you haven't hit anything yet, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, you still
Digging
have
that knife in.
I don't mean to.
I'm working on it. All right.
I'm trying to be nice that he's not using another spell slot for something that he's already got
Yeah.
ready.
I'm a melee ranger, not a
Yeah.
range
why do you
ranger.
keep shooting with your bow.
Okay.
It's
They were far away.
Yeah,
All right.
That's because you hid in a tree.
Shh.
All right, Sim,
I was-
you are up next. And from your vantage, because you did say that you were lifting up into the trees, you do see something very dark scaled running through the branches, very large.
Do I look like I'm higher than it yet?
Yes.
Okay,
Which
good.
is why you can't quite see what it is, because the canopy underneath you would be blocking most of your vision. You can see something very large with kind of dark scales coming.
So I'm gonna yell down, something very big is running this way. I suggest hiding. And then I'm gonna
Does it
proceed
look tasty?
going even higher to ensure that like it can't like stand more erect, and we're like, I'm just playing it safe and just going
Even higher.
yeah.
Be a dragon, be a dragon, be a dragon.
Don't be a dragon. Don't you?
It's gonna be like a Bahir or something.
Aw, it's like Scott knows my favorite monsters.
It's
No, it's because I saw you moving the token around and it has a lot of legs, so I'm gonna go with Bahir.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so it would manage to get about where it's at on its turn with its speed.
Oh.
Did anyone have any held actions? I don't think so. No. Okay. It.
Oh, I just had the ensnaring strike, but yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah, you held Barrett held his attack, didn't he?
Yeah,
He's just in,
yeah.
That's what I thought. So Barrett can go ahead and make his attack.
Come on. Wow.
Oh, that goes wide. That goes wide. It doesn't even come close to hitting it.
Okay, Barrett, I'm gonna take your bow away.
I like the idea of
Ba-
being drunk
Barrett
with
gets
the bow
another
and
glass of
pull
wine.
it. I like this with the bow And
You can have your bow back when you feel you use it safely.
it just falls gently to the ground.
I shoot the bow instead of the arrow.
You would be better using your bow to beat them, like physically with
This is what happens when your certifications expire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Need more range training.
Okay. Ro is up next.
Good. Alright, well, now's a good moonbeam. I'll do that. And it's, wait, what's the radius? 5-foot radius? I can I cast it in between these two so that it hits it and then as it moves forward, it'll continue to move through it? I don't know how the scale on this thing will work.
Okay, so with Moonbeam,
Yeah.
you cast it on its head.
Mhm.
All right, so it's going on the start of its turn. It's going to have to do with the Constitution save.
Right.
Because it will not be like moving directly into it. It's not going to take damage if it gets out of the beam, type thing.
Okay.
I'll kind of work with you as you go along. I've used Moonbeam a lot.
Sounds like a snaring strike, but it's really helpful here.
Yeah, right?
Or well, I would have had advantage, right? In my favorite terrain, or no?
No.
No, not for that.
Damn it.
Any excuse.
Damn it.
All right.
Shh.
Narga, you are up next, and I need to mic something.
Holy shit, that thing is huge!
I'm going to give you a little token, Ro. It's going to look like a little
Okay.
slime, but this is actually going to represent your moonbeam.
Thank you. I'll also
I
do a better
am.
vantage point.
It's Slimer.
I can see better
Yeah. Okay. I am going to.
now that I know the tripwire's there.
All right. You should be able to shift that around if you need to. Hopefully. Hopefully I did that right.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Narga.
He is going to shift his hex as his bonus action. He moved 10 feet forward. He is then going to Scorching Ray at 3rd level again.
Okay.
That's his... Oh, he's out of 3rd level spells now, but 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 22 hits.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, crap.
We screwed.
Sim's not.
12 points of damage, and seeing all these scorching rays, Narga looks a little like he was hyped up. He killed a lot of things, but now he's like, oh fuck, and then he's gonna run this way.
Okay. All right. Spider.
My tree's not tall enough.
Spider, so I don't know if I can do it this way. Spider doesn't want him to see who's shooting at him. Can I hold my action till maybe he's chasing after Narga or somebody tasty so that his back is turned when I shoot him? So not take my attack now?
Okay, so you want to hold your action until its back is to you.
Right, or if it's coming straight at me, then I'll let loose.
One or the other.
Okay. What the fuck? That was odd. Okay. Barrett would be up next.
Okay, I'm gonna start trying to make my way around it. So I'll move up onto the ledge here.
All right.
That's
Give
Narga.
me a athletics check for your climb. Okay, yeah, with that, you're
There we
able to
go.
climb up that wall.
Okay. And I'm gonna ready. I haven't hit anything, so I still have my ensnaring strike.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to wait to move behind it.
Okay. Sim, you would be up next.
So, upon seeing said large lizard being attacked by his friends, he will kind of count and then shake his head and unshoulder his backpack and start untying the longbow that he hasn't touched since session 1 when it didn't do him any good whatsoever. And he is going to prepare to loose some volleys from the air angles. I don't know how long it would take to unshore all that to know if I can attack this turn or not, but yeah, that wasn't something easily accessible, so
No.
Okay.
deem if that's usable this turn or not.
All right. If you're declaring it was somewhere inaccessible, then it'll just take your action to get it out, and then you'll be able to attack next round.
Okay, then that's what I'm doing.
Okay. All right.
He hasn't exactly had to use it.
Just dropping stuff from your backpack onto him.
All right. Now,
Ross.
first
You
and
need a
foremost,
handle.
on its turn, it has to make a Constitution saving throw. And fails. Please roll damage row.
I think it's 2d10.
Snap.
Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Weak sauce.
Lame.
Let's see. When the moonbeam hits, you do see kind of a symbol on this thing's chest brighten and then fade again. It does seem to take some damage, and from where you're at, you can see there are sections of it that are kind of rotting.
Can I determine anything about that symbol? Like, did I get a good enough glimpse at it to see if I recognize it? Or, like, can I tell, like, is it a language, if it's more of, like, a pictograph, or...
You could do an Arcana check for me.
Hey, okay.
It looks definitely something magical, but you can't quite tell what language it was written in.
Okay.
All right, it is now going to move. Yep, it kind of shifts its head around after the moonbeam takes effect, taking a look at who all is around, and goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hey,
And is going to snap at Ro.
can I take a shot?
Yeah, you can take a shot.
Thank you.
It has offended me.
And Ro is within 5 feet, so that should mean that
He's going to get his, well, he would get his sneak attack, but he did not hit.
Oh well.
So do I get an attack of...
You like screamed before you attacked.
Ah!
Bonsai!
You
It's
were
a
so
troll
sure.
word. I don't know what it means.
All right, so it is going to make 2 attacks against Ro. First one is going to be its bite, and I'm a little afraid of this because I am not good at balancing encounters.
Is that plant moving?
26 to hit. Pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, no, that hits pretty handily.
All right.
This is a problem. This is a problem that I'm having.
You take 23 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I did the bite first. All right, it is then going to wrap around you and attempt to constrict you with all of its legs.
Keep it distracted.
Sure thing.
13. I don't think that matches your armor class.
No, it does not. Thank God.
Yeah, so you've got
All right.
all of these ear legs like trying to grab onto you while it's chewing, but it doesn't manage to grapple you
Okay.
this turn.
Yeah. No, I got that.
Okay, so off to one side, you see that ghoul that had run away initially kind of peeking its head back in, but it doesn't come any closer. Ro, it is now your turn.
So I can, correct me if I'm wrong, since I'm the Circle of the Moon, I can Wild Shape as a bonus action without breaking concentration on Moonbeam.
Correct.
I'm gonna do that and become a big bear. Yeah, because I need that health real bad, like immediately. I need that so I don't die Yeah, I'll become a bear.
Okay.
And it would be my action to try and, like, break away, right? To disengage.
Yes.
Yeah. Moonbeam, would that hit me if I put it, like, over me? Would I be damaged by that?
Yes.
Is there-
You
It's
could
done.
still shift it on top of him, though.
Yeah, he's big enough, right?
Yeah.
Like I could put it here.
Well, that would be hitting Spider.
But I thought it's only 5 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet.
Moonbeam. Aren't
Radius.
these square? Aren't these? Okay. Well, I'll just pop it back, and that'd be fine, right?
Yep.
Yes, that would be.
Okay. Sorry. Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you, but
No, I'm not going to hit you on purpose.
Okay.
I say on purpose because God knows. But yeah, I'll do that. So I'm a bear now.
Okay.
I don't know. If that,
You could attempt to move out of melee, but it will get an opportunity attack.
I thought it. It didn't successfully grab me.
It did not.
Oh,
it rolled
okay.
a
I thought it
13
had.
against your armor class, so it was unable to grapple.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know if that just meant no damage, but it had still wrapped. Yeah, I'll try and get away and I guess just accept the opportunity because I need to get away.
Okay. As you move out of range, it is going to attempt to bite you again.
Okay.
16 to hit your bear form.
That would hit.
Yeah, my bear form that hits. That sucks. I have a higher armor class as my normal. That sucks.
Right. You take 15 points of piercing damage as you attempt to run away.
Still not doing great, but I'll move my full 40 away. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm assuming I can't go around this way now.
You can.
No, because she's a large creature, so she can't
Oh yeah.
squeeze.
Nope. Belay my last. No,
Okay.
you can't.
That's fine. I'll go over there then.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, nah, booking it.
All right. Narga, you are up next.
Okay, Nargo will go ahead and burn 2 sorcery points so that he can Eldritch Blast and Scorching Ray on the same turn. Scorching Ray at 2nd level, Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll this 5 times to figure out total damage. So the first 3 will be Scorching Ray, and then, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that. Yeah, we'll say that.
3 hit.
I'm going to say that 16 I'm going to use Divine Favor on.
Okay.
So that's 23 to hit.
All right. 4 hits.
So 3 Scorching Ray. Okay, so here's the Scorching Ray damage. And then the... 1. And then, so 37 points of damage total. And then Narga's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, this way. Now I'm gonna go get more tea.
Could I have more tea? I need to do math now. Dang it. Thank you.
she's doing the math. She might need something stronger.
She's deduced that she needs more tea.
I need more tea. 9, 8 equals.
Oh boy.
That makes way more sense than the mental math I was doing.
Yeah, is it 300 d6 again?
No, not quite 300 d6.
Just a d20 per leg.
Hey. Kill it.
I'm trying. I can't hit shit.
Be dead.
I can't hit shit.
Although that could bring out my pixie barbarian.
I think my brain's finally rotted from this hat.
Maybe.
I forgot about your hat again.
Okay, so that was Narga's turn. Spider, you are up. You do notice that this thing's head is swiveling towards you.
Well, it's not what I want to hear, and nobody's engaging it. You
Not
guys,
really.
we're gonna have to discuss party rules after this.
Yeah, come discuss party rules with my dead body.
How big is the tree that I'm in?
So the tree you're in is roughly 25 feet tall.
And I'm guessing there's no way it could climb this.
It has a lot of legs.
And
It'll just
I
walk up it.
will take my
This
shot.
thing also is huge. I mean, if you look at it from tip of the nose to the tip of its tail is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet long.
You could ask Sim to swoop down and get you out of there.
I can't
Hey,
even
Sim! Hitchhike, stick a thumb up.
I mean, I can't get everybody, but I could grab the archer, bring him up, and we could taunt it and try and lead it away. But this is really OOC knowledge.
Bless you.
That would be a smart strategy.
All right. I am
We're
going
not working
to
on that yet.
let loose an arrow.
Okay. 24 hits. And 21 points of damage.
Then I'm going to use my cunning action to hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth check.
Maybe slip down the trunk of the tree and duck behind another one or something.
This tree didn't work. The next one will.
You'll never see this one coming.
Is it like Tarzan's through?
I
should have done it
wide and you're this wide.
It's every branch on the way down.
Ting, ting.
The tree's like this wide, and he's this wide.
He's hiding behind.
Okay, 8 for stealth. Noted.
Wrong tree.
Wrong tree, wrong tree.
All right.
It's a palm tree. Oh no.
That is not a shrubbery.
I tried to hide behind its leg mistakenly.
He went to grab a vine, and it was a snake.
Okay, Barrett, you are up next.
Shoot it again.
I'm not gonna shoot this time, surprisingly, right?
Watch, I say all this and you're gonna melee and miss
15.
that you or something.
I want to charge up to its back legs
Mm-hmm.
and try to hit with both of my hand axes.
Crit!
Yay! Right on the first one and the second
And
one.
that activates his entangling strike, too.
Yep. All right,
Uh.
Entangling strike, is that a strength saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
1 second here.
Am I entangled too?
Good question.
No, only the target.
So I have to roll for the second hit, right? So, because dual wield.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But, I mean, you hit already.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I mean, both of them hit. You've got a crit and then the 25.
Okay,
Both of them
one
hit.
moment.
And it should have failed. It's entangled. Yay!
It also takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of its turns.
Man, you gotta teach me how to
And
do
I
that.
have Colossus Slayer.
I would do Colossus Slayer on that crit, so the Colossus Slayer would also be doubled. So you get to roll 2d8 on that.
Oh, okay. One more D8.
Okay, so that's
19.
19. Okay.
Is it just me, or are there hidden images on this map? There's a squirrel right here.
Where?
See the squirrel?
No, I don't see where you're
Yeah, I see the squirrel.
I see it.
Oh,
There's a horse head or a buffalo over here.
Staring at the.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a sideways sloth over here, sitting on a stump.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, I'm not getting the sloth. I see the cow head.
Look,
Has he
a
been
lamb
eating
and a baby
mushrooms?
lamb.
Has he been eating Narga's mushrooms again?
I don't see any of
Sheep.
these.
The little
Sheep
faces
and a
right there,
lamb.
right? The little
Yeah.
faces right there. Yeah, because that's the
Where?
eye and that's the ear.
Sorry to interrupt. I was-
Okay.
Cute.
So for Barrett's hand axes, did he roll the 2d6, 1d6 for each of them?
He hasn't rolled the 1d6 yet. 1d6 plus 3.
Ah, my bad.
Well, he did 2d6 plus 3 is why I'm asking.
Yeah, because that was the crit.
So
Right. Okay. Thank you. So I need another
one more. Sorry.
6 plus 3.
Look at you going to town.
Yeah.
God, it's almost like your
Chop, chop,
character
chop.
was built for that kind of combat.
Was built for melee?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I'm
feel-
gonna bring this up.
I feel more confident with the bow.
Yeah,
Huh?
apparently. Don't worry, I'm just gonna bring this up to the fullness.
Yeah, what? I decapitated that creature last time. I'm just like, bows.
Okay. So it is still standing.
Is it looking hurt, at least?
Is it missing a leg?
Something-
It's looking slightly bloodied.
Slightly.
It is
So we're
now-
halfway through its HP.
You know how Thanos was with the little scratch? Or that for a trickle of blood? It's like that.
All right. Sim, you are up next.
Oh, wow. Sim's actually going to see if this longbow works better after its grounding. And he's actually going to speak to the bow. He's like, okay, let's see if you're ready to be ungrounded yet. And then he will. Oh, look at that.
It felt bad. It learned,
Yeah, you hit.
It learned its lesson in timeout.
Right? Yes, it did. It learned its lesson. So Sim is.
That's why discipline is important for your weapons.
It is.
You gotta teach them.
The Air Force is on duty, people.
Oh God! It's actually really funny. You're lounging. We just need to get you like a cup of tea.
Yeah, it was. But now I'm actively like,
Actually, so yeah.
yeah, it
Missiles.
looks fun.
Air support.
Okay. So Spider did a decent enough of damage. It is now the Behir's turn, so I need it to do another Constitution saving throw against Rose.
And another strength saving throw, because it's also going to take 1d6 points piercing damage from its entanglement.
All right, so
Fail.
13. Pretty sure it's going to take full damage. So Barrett, roll a d6, and Ro, please roll your moonbeam damage. All right, 16. Okay. It screams as the radiant energy is kind of coursing over its rear legs, and the piercing vines are cutting into it. So it is going to go ahead and attempt to break out of Barrett's vines. I'm pretty sure that it failed. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, one moment.
What's the thing with the thing?
Da-da-da-da.
You owe me.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, so it is still entangled. It is, however, going to turn towards Spider and use its lightning breath. I need you to make a dex saving throw. Oh no.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Holy
Vaporized.
Whoops.
Holy shit.
What is your max HP?
49.
Okay, so you're still alive. You're just
Yep.
Very unconscious.
Yeah. All right. So Spider falls out of the tree. I am not going to cause you to have any falling damage because you already said you were climbing down the tree to attempt to hide. But you are unconscious.
Clearly.
Yep.
It's all right. I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
I was just gonna
I got
say,
you, Spider.
I would love to yell out like Sim help Spider, but I'm a
I'm
bear.
going to.
So
I'm going to.
Rawr.
I've even got the song lyric on deck for Healing Word.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Narga, you are up next.
staying alive.
20, 25. He's gonna peer over this canyon and just kind of like do what he always does. So, second level Scorching Ray, Quickened Eldritch Blast.
You sound so excited about this.
It's the best move right now. So,
For a combat heavy,
Three.
Darman has dexterity.
No, the first two hit.
ugh.
Oh,
18 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I'm surprised Narg hasn't burned down the forest yet. I don't know.
It is still up, but it is looking fairly injured in comparison to. Would you like to do anything else, Narga?
That was my movement, my bonus action, my action.
Yeah.
All right, Spider. Death saving throw, please.
Alrighty. Why did I do a T10? That was so dumb.
Okay, so that's the first.
No, because that was a
That's
D10.
not the-
That
Yeah, that's not the right one.
Yeah,
Roll a D20.
I got that. But still, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. First fail. All right, Barrett, you are up.
I'm gonna go for another strike on his legs.
Okay.
Smack him in the butt.
Smack him in the booty.
The 26 hits. The 15 does not.
Yes.
still, that's
Yeah, I know.
It's a crit.
2d8 plus 3, so.
Does it roll?
Plus his Colossus Slayer, right?
Well, that's the 2d6,
Yeah,
this is
two.
normal, and then 2d8 would be his Colossus Slayer, and then plus 3.
Right.
And then 1d8, right?
Well,
No,
no, that was
it'd
the
be-
2d8
That
plus.
was the-
That was,
So just roll 2d6.
Correct.
yeah, just roll 2d6.
Okay.
Because your hand axes are d6s.
Mhm.
All right, so 5
Yeah.
plus 19, 24 points of damage.
We are taking your bow away. You are only to use your hand axes.
Sorry, that was supposed to be 2d6 plus 3. That's my bad.
Yep, that's why we asked you just to roll 2d6. Because you,
Yeah.
with the crit, you're supposed to double all of your dice.
Your attacks. Okay.
And you missed on your second attack. So,
It was just the one axe with the Colossus Slayer, which is why it was 2D and 2D6.
wait, why would it?
Because
yeah.
it crit on the first, so it's 2, and then
First, second.
yeah.
So it was just
Okay.
the one axe that did all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why you're
Okay.
never allowed a bow again.
My bad.
All right, so it is
Take
looking
that shit.
very hurt. Sim, man of the hour, it is your turn.
So the first thing I'll do is take care of our fallen friend with a loud tenor
God.
voice singing about how oh, where'd it go? Oh, that's right, it's over there. For let's see, we're gonna go ahead and bump
He
that
just
up.
pulls a music box out of the.
No, it's basically just a really loud, obnoxious. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain.
Oh.
Itsy bitsy spider crawled up the tree again.
Yeah. Love it.
Like how he's oh so itsy bitsy.
I don't know that I did that right. Why does it have a 5 there?
I don't know. It should have been
So I tried to upcast it
okay.
as a third
So
level spell. So maybe that's why.
maybe because it
I
would
don't
be
understand why it's going for it.
Now, you just roll 2 more 2d4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4 So 15.
Cool. There you go.
Not sure
It's a
if
big
that's
spider.
right.
Yeah.
I still think it feels weird.
Okay. Anyhow, because it would be 7 plus your spellcasting modifier for that.
No, so the 8 was 1d4 plus his spellcasting modifier, and then he was rolling it at level 3, so he rolled an additional. So 7 plus 8.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. 15 points of healing to Spider.
Just confused whatever that 5 is. It's weird looking.
All right, so that was your bonus action.
Yes. And then with my normal action, I'm going to go ahead and loose another arrow attempt.
The 17 does hit.
Yay. Look at Sim being all useful today.
Yay, Sam. And still in
He was
his
too
own
busy
way.
snickering at his song and
He hits, but he gets like in the toe or something.
Yeah.
Like right in between two of this thing's digits.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, that sucks.
Painful, but not a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, fair. There you go.
All right, it is now its turn, so Constitution save from it. It fails again, so
Yay!
roll.
I love Moonbeam.
Yep, please roll your damage, and Barrett, please roll a d6.
I wish it would do more damage though. That's my only complaint. I should have cast it at a higher level. It wouldn't have been much, but still. I really don't do a lot of damage, do I? I'm not really useful.
You're versatile more than you deal damage.
That's kind. She's really just not useful.
So, it is still alive. It is looking really hurt, and the moonbeam at this point is starting to cause flakes of its skin to like burn away, and you can start to see bone and gooey flesh underneath.
Good burn.
Alright, first and foremost, 86 does not recharge.
Yay! No lightning breath.
Yay!
It is going to attempt to break away again.
Fail. Oh,
Makes
Yep.
it that time,
It succeeded.
boo.
and it is going to basically run. So, Barrett, because you're up and have a melee weapon, you will have a attack of opportunity.
Kill it.
Yep.
Kill it dead.
Okay,
Actually, yeah,
go ahead.
please kill it as it's retreating.
I'm trying.
That'd be great. Really solidify that you should use your axe.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 3.
What?
I don't know how you did that.
How did
There's
you
a
manage
space. He rolled 1.
That's incredible.
He rolled 1.
You rolled 1. Please re-roll that.
that?
Yes.
Roll 1. It's a 1. Shocking.
I'm like, how is
Let's see it in us.
that possible?
There we
Little
go.
better.
Okay, how would you
Just how
like
you
to
do it.
describe killing this?
Anime it up.
Anime it up.
Do it. As it's running away.
Oh, as it's running away, I'm actually gonna go full like Sharknado, and I'm gonna run and slide underneath it and cut it from belly to tail and flay it open.
You really like
No,
that
I
movie?
decapitated it last time. I slice it open belly to tail,
All right, so
Sharknado style. I just kind of hold my axe as it runs through it.
okay, so as it finally falls with being basically eviscerated by Barrett, the symbol on its chest pulses.
Thank you.
And I need anyone within 10 feet of it to please make a dex saving throw.
Oh, not me.
Nope, I'm out of the range.
Rolling
What
500, right?
Barrett,
We've got some interesting things going on today with the dice rollers.
Dex saving throw.
yep, dex saving throw.
And it's still in the air, so.
All right, so you both succeed as a blast of radiant energy pulses out of it. You manage to kind of like drop to the ground so that it flies over your head. And then the entire body of this thing disintegrates.
Oh, because Nargo was
Whoa.
running forward to go to claim some food, and it didn't disintegrate. Nargo goes back to pouting.
Would I be able to do an Arcana check to kind of notice what kind of power surged from it as it died?
Yes, anybody that saw that could do an Arcana check for me.
I don't want to embarrass myself
There you go.
like that.
I have no idea what the fuck.
What the fuck was that?
Apparently, Narga might know, which is
Yeah.
weird.
All right, Narga, you recognize the energy pulsing out as radiant energy, and it seemed to have been emanating from the symbol on its chest, which may have been absorbing some of Ro's moonbeam.
But that's all I know.
Yep.
Narga does not share.
Okay.
Narga just is like, but it looked tasty. Where did it go? What did you do, Barrett? And why haven't you been doing it this entire time?
I disintegrated the shit.
That's some good dwarven magic.
Yeah.
Sim praises his bow before shouldering it in a more accessible manner now that it's not grounded, and slowly drifting down to join the others in a victory dance.
There is no victory. There is no meat here. This is not a victory. This is disappointing.
One of the ghouls ran off that way.
Yeah, ghouls are not good eating. They have venom. They make Narga sick and kind of paralyzed.
Just kind of.
Just kind of paralyzed.
Oh.
Just a little bit.
Just mostly paralyzed.
Was it just me, or did that thing seem undead?
He had a lot of legs. It was hard to tell. Definitely smelled dead.
I'm not in agreement.
Along with your cat.
Still, Barrett, how did you make it explode in radiant energy? That was quite
I just kind
impressive.
of look down at like my muscles and I'm just like, yeah, and just kind of flex a little bit.
If
Just
you could have done that,
totally-
why do you keep on shooting with that god-awful bow that never hits?
totally going to my head. I break my bow.
Shut up, break it.
I'm not breaking my bow.
I just get a stick. Oh.
So that thing on its chest, does that mean somebody was controlling it?
There was a-
You're like a priest, right? Tell us.
What kind of?
What was on its chest? I was above it. I didn't see it.
I can't hear Ro.
I don't know if he muted his. Some kind of magic symbol, but I don't know what language it was in. But it was pulsing when it took damage and then again when it exploded.
Can you draw it?
Can I draw it?
You could certainly try. And
Okay. What kind of roll? Or do you want me to make up a symbol? Because I can do that. I've got a...
I would say it would be a dex check to roll it, and you can certainly make up a symbol.
Why a dex? It's not going to matter.
Unless you have proficiency in some sort of painting or art supplies.
No, I think I have leather. Yeah, I have leatherworking and wood carving. Would wood carving count?
Leatherworking would if you were attempting to do it in leather.
What about wood carving?
What?
Huh?
Everybody talked at once. Everybody talked at once. I didn't hear what anyone said.
You could just grab a piece of the hide off and carve it in the hide and be like, see?
Was there any flesh left? I thought there wasn't any.
No, it all disintegrated.
There's still a ghoul, though, right?
Yeah, there is a ghoul that
Burnt.
caught on fire and burnt.
Pulled back. I'm good.
Let the ghoul be your canvas. I mean, why not use the dirt? But sure.
Narga is going to very sadly actually walk up while she's carving into the ghoul and actually start eating the ghoul, even though that's a horrible idea.
Oh, all right. I need a Constitution Save
have
from
some-
Narga.
I have some jerky. Do you want it?
What kind of roll am I making? Exactly.
Really, it's a dex check with your proficiency modifier if you're using a tool that you are proficient in.
So proficiency modifier, just general proficiency bonus.
Yes, it would be your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
And we're 5th level. Are we 5th level or 4th level now? We are
Fifth level.
Fifth
Yeah, that's
level.
what I thought. I just haven't updated my sheet. Sorry.
All right, so Narga.
25.
It kind of turns your stomach a little, but as you feel the poison kind of in your mouth, you're able to shrug it off.
This is exactly how I remember it.
Poor Nuka.
Okay, so Rose successfully kind of carves out what the symbol she saw looks like.
Do you want? Should I draw a symbol? Because I can.
Do it.
I'll make something up.
Do it.
Sure.
Does it mean anything? Because I can make it actually mean something.
Well, as you guys are looking on it, Arcana.
Sim just threw up his roll for interpreting her drawing to see if it means anything to him.
It means a little bit. You recognize that this is kind of a mix of arcane runes and elvish script. And it is kind of like it would normally be used in the actual, not ceremony, but ritual to cause an undead being to become undead. But it's a little bit more than that in that it seemed to have been absorbing what would normally cause undead to be injured faster, to then blast it out after this thing was fallen.
A rune of protection.
Kind of. It's like mixed in with the undead stuff.
Sim will very boredly be like, "Oh, I've seen that before," and describe the gist of that. He's like, some kind of weird elf magic. Yeah, they don't like to talk about it usually.
Would you explain what it is, or like what it does?
Yeah, I just like
Okay.
whatever she just described. Tim,
Yeah.
he was just very bored about it. Like, yeah, I've seen that. It's a thing. They don't like to talk about it. Me either. It's boring.
Weird. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing.
Narga's gonna start wandering off.
Narga, do you want meat? We have meat.
We has dried meat. Narga needs fresh meat.
Well, let's go get you some fresh meat. Let's find something really easy to hunt.
I owe Narga. I've tried to chase after him, but my dwarf legs only get me like halfway there.
You're stuck.
Actually, Narga is literally trying to follow the path so that he can get back to True. But
Okay. If Narga is the one leading, I need a survival check from Narga.
yeah, okay.
Barrett, you are fairly certain Narga is going the wrong way. But if he's hunting, then he is absolutely going the right way.
Sim trusts Narga to lead the way. He just floats along behind him.
Just floats.
Where are we going, guys?
Trying to go to Sherwood.
I'm gonna run after Narga and telling him fresh meat is this way.
Sherwood's this.
Sherwood's this way. Fresh meat is this way. I owe you after making that horrible monster explode.
Sim's gonna be like, well, that sounds awful coincidental that both Sherwood and fresh meat are the way you want to go. What about the way Narga wants to go?
Hey, no, Narga's good at going to Sherwood. They has good meat and good ale.
This way.
I shall lead the way, Narga.
Thank you. Narga
You guys wanna
didn't
go
want
find
to
a
admit, but
necromancer?
Narga has no idea where we are.
Fighter.
You guys want to go find the necromancer?
I have a feeling it's gonna find us soon, so let's level up a bit.
What is this level up? I do not understand.
It's when you drink a lot of beer and eat a lot of fresh meat.
Oh
Well,
yes, then let's go level up.
You have to be standing on the table to do it.
Narga is 8 feet tall. He tends to hit head on ceiling rafters when stand on table.
We can move the table outside. That's where all the best parties happen. Remember? You were there.
Ketchup is getting weirder.
Is that possible? All right. So I guess we're heading off, continuing to Sherwood. I'm
Okay.
gonna eat a handful of good berries though, because ow. I'm back to my lizard form, so I
Sim's
don't
gonna kind of float closer to Barrett and look at him like with his head tilted sideways and put a hand up at like the top of the hat and then raise it up a little bit and then drop it down a little bit and raise it up a little bit like he's trying to figure out if Barrett's getting shorter.
Naruto will clap a big paw on Ro, showing that you fight good, and will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is Spider like literally still near death?
Thank you.
Spider occasionally sniffs the air like something's burning and then looks sad.
I healed him pretty decently, I think. I don't know what his max was, but
That's my last 2nd level spell, so I guess I can heal. I'll go up to Spider and I'll cast Cure Wounds at 1st level.
Do we need to take a nap? Because we can all stop and take a nap.
No, I'm good.
And-
naps.
10 more hit points to Spider.
Thank
Sim is
you.
very excited about the prospect of napping.
Okay. Are you guys talking about a short rest, or are you wanting
I'm
to?
Yeah. I think it's
Naruto
short-
wants.
I'll
get
be
moving.
fine.
How about
Nargo wants what?
Naruto wants to keep moving, but like if we want to take a short rest, that's fine. But this is probably not a good place for a long rest. There is not enough meat,
Yeah.
and we got attacked by weird exploding.
Yeah, Sherwood
creature.
sounds way more comfortable.
I'm regenerating.
Okay. Barrett, since this is your favorite terrain, you can see like the tracks that the ghoul that ran off left. You can see that they're heading in the same direction that you guys are headed, but it kind of like takes a sharp right and goes up kind of like a goat trail up into the mountains.
A good trail, eh?
Tasty,
I'm gonna let
tasty
the
goat.
party know. I'm like, hey, we can either go to Sherwood or we can follow that ghoul that kind of went up
Sherwood.
this trail over here.
Nope.
Or I don't know if Spider feels a little inclined not to get burnt again.
What? That barely scratched me.
It's just a flesh wound.
Look, I'm healing already. Let's just take a breather and, you know.
I think it
Who's
all
with
depends
me?
how hungry are you, Narga?
As long as we find meat in the next few days, Narga will be fine. That ghoul is not so well, actually. Probably.
What it don't prefer ghoul meat.
Yeah.
To Sherwood it is.
Well, we're taking a nap first, so short rest, and then we're going to continue on to Sherwood.
What the lizard said.
For your short rest, due to the area you're at, what precautions are you taking?
I will make another alarm.
Naruga is going to pass out and make no precaution.
Yes.
I'm going to spin hit dice.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I like using the druid craft with my breath, basically.
Sim's just gonna take a nap,
Okay.
like on the carpet, because that's what he does.
Yeah. All right.
Eights, but whatever. It was enough.
Naruga has to look up what he can actually get back on a short rest.
Okay.
A D100. Woo! Yeah.
56 ghouls appear.
No.
If at any point I see a bird flying overhead, I would like to take a shot at it so we have some meat
Okay. You can.
with a non-flaming arrow.
You don't want to cook it? It's quick food.
Yeah, during the hour that you were resting, there certainly would be, after maybe 30 minutes or so, the birds and wildlife starting to make sounds again. I really should have described it being eerily quiet, but I didn't think about it. And then eventually some birds start flying overhead again.
Okay, well, do some lazy hunting.
Okay.
And then, hey, Narga, meat.
Yes, meat. And devours the bird, doesn't even cook it.
Like eats it whole.
Like sucks it off of the bone, too. Just like,
Every little bit.
Like a chicken wing.
yeah.
Okay, so
Cold beer
after...
on a Friday night. Pair of jeans that fit just right.
Okay. So after your short rest, I am guessing you're pressing on till the evening
Yes.
to then take your long rest.
Unless there's a more suitable spot for long rest along the way, but yeah, that's fine.
Thought I saw something up that trail on the side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll get back there.
Yeah, we can always come back.
Okay, so...
You're just a glutton for punishment, Spider.
Yes.
What? Slipped. It's all right.
Couple hours before evening, you should be able to find a fairly good camping spot along your trail. You still are a little ways away from Sherwood. Is there anything else you would like to do this day or during the evening? Do you want to press on, or do you want to camp out for the night?
I feel like we can camp out if there are any beasts or anything nearby that would make decent hunting for provisions. Then we can do that first, and then settle in to sleep.
My headphones just died. Give me a second.
Okay.
What's the weather like? Is it a clear night? Can we view the stars?
It is a somewhat cloudy night, and this time of the year in Sherwood, it actually starts to rain.
Boo.
I love rain.
Narga does not like the rain. Narga is very sad. Narga wants to just get
The
to
wet dog.
gets to Sherwood and get out of this mess.
Okay.
Yes.
And I missed it. Did you say we could kind of see the lights of Sherwood in the distance or not?
No, not yet. You're still like a day and a half to 2 days away at least.
Oh, okay. Narga will try to find some
Possibly
shelter.
even 3 days away, depending on how terribly lost you guys had gotten before you found the path.
Yeah.
All right, so looking for shelter. Survival checks, please.
Okay.
I'm going to be looking for game trails, too.
Okay. All right, so between Spider, Barrett, and Sim, you actually find a dry cave. It does not seem to have any sort of back entrances or tunnels.
Sim's really going to ham it up that he found this cave. That 20 is green. And he can do anything you can do better is his personality
Okay,
trait.
along
Sound
with
like a-
those rolls, you should be able to find some hunting game along the way, as well as firewood to make this cave somewhat habitable for the night.
You made like a 4-star cave hotel.
Yes.
It is the comfiest cave that you could possibly find.
And if there happens to be a bear inhabitant, I'm going to say that was intentionally there so that Ro could make a friend. And if there's not, then there's not.
Yeah.
But I will spin them.
There is not.
Oh.
Okay.
I will actually then suggest to Ro that if she's looking for somewhere to hibernate this winter, that perhaps she should keep this cave in mind.
It's kind of chilly in here, Ro. Could you turn into a bear so we could, like, lean against you and,
Cuddle up for work.
cuddle?
Yeah, that cold-blooded shape you're in right now doesn't work for us.
We just start a fire.
Narga's good with fire. I bet you.
Naruto will definitely start a fire.
Control fire, please, Narga.
Look at all this teamwork. What's going on?
Yeah, what happened to us? What's going on? Quick, someone kill someone.
Naruto will cast Firebolt on whatever kindling is available, and then cast Bonfire on that kindling, and it is a roaring flame. It's probably actually making the cave way too hot, but
But you guys wanted heat, so.
It's out of control.
Okay. So unless there is anything else anyone wants to discuss or plan out, I'm going to call it for today. As the party successfully defeated some undead, including an undead Bahir.
Ouch.
yay, CR11 creature.
Barrett takes all credit.
Nothing but
Yes.
luck.
And the bow's out of time.
12d10.
The bow out of timeout and the melee person actually doing melee.
Yes.
Yay.
I know. Hi.
Yeah, that bow shall never be used again.
Oh, come say hi.
Okay. Hi, kitty.
Oh,
He was a good boy at the back
He's
today.
chewing on
And
your
he's
mic.
chewing on my mic.
Of course.
You had to do that.
Of course.
he has to get his word in.
I'm logging off. Having fun.
Good night.
Nice.
Yes.
It was super fun.